Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing out there in internet world tonight? Hope you're all having a good one. It's me, Willie B from TheCardGuyz, coming at you live. Hang on a second, my stream thing isn't quite on target. There we go. Alrighty. How y'all doing out there? Today we're going to be talking about Azalea and all the new toys that she got in her new Armory deck. It's not exactly new at the moment, but it's new enough. It's the latest thing from Flesh and Blood to come out and hit store shelves. And I think if you like Ranger, it might just be up your alley. What's going on out there? Is everybody having a good night? Is anybody doing any cool armories or tournaments this weekend? We're actually having the Realm Rumble here in Georgia, so I'm excited to go play in that, try and get my invitation to the Realm. I think you can actually sell those kind of like PTIs, which is kind of nifty. If I can't manage to make the trip out to play in that Realm tournament, I can always sell it to somebody who's trying to. Or, I might just go 0-3 drop tomorrow and have a nice early dinner with friends. That's a possibility too. So yeah, Azalea. From a joke deck that everyone disrespected to now, some people argue she's a little overpowered. I don't know what the right answer is. I honestly think it's a little bit of both. She can feel overpowered, and she can feel pretty schmedium too, if things don't line up. These new deck choices I have to question, because they're a little different from the strategy that we had before. Not too different, admittedly, but it's kind of like when Prism's new auras came out. I wasn't sure I liked them at first. I was like, 0 cost, non-instance? Like, what? Get out of here with that. And then I played with the cards and realized they were busted. So that might be the case here too. Brendan. Nothing fab related this weekend, only watching the calling. Hey, you know what? That's a good use of your time. I'm sure that's going to be a good calling. A lot of good players going to be at that tournament. Sandscour Bow when? I thought it was going to be right now. But then the people I work with to make decks kind of came to the conclusion that Sandscour, it did get better with all this stuff, but it's still not as good as Death Dealer. But at the same time, it's just going to take one person out there to crack Sandscour wide open. So the time could be now. I just don't know. Gonna try taking Azalea to a Living Legend skirmish in a couple of weeks. See how that goes. Now that's interesting. Living Legend. I just don't know if she has the chops for Living Legend, what with Ice Heroes lurking about, Unless you are running a version that has a lot more blues, I could see a world where you get into a lot of trouble off of the back of like a couple Frostbites. But I wouldn't know. I haven't played Azalea in Living Legend format, so could very easily catch people off guard. Hard to say. Hard to say. Maybe you don't run into any ice. Azalea gives me hope as an Arachne player. Hell yeah, Adrian. Your day will come. Just you wait. I have my A to Z episode on Arachne is actually coming out pretty soon. I think it might be coming out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for Arachne stuff coming tomorrow. I did just buy into Azalea / Riptide. Riptide's the one who actually benefited the most from this product, but we won't get into that. But he got better. So I'm looking for how to build it with the new cards and have it as a loner for our many new players. Ah, cool, Brendan. I like that. Nothing wrong with building a deck that's for other players. My buddy Justin Evans, who's become quite a Flesh and Blood player now, he used to show up to armories to hope to play sealed or limited. And one time we were doing constructed, and he was like, I don't have a constructed deck. And I just handed him Prism. I was like, good luck. Swing heralds and make shields. Nearby should be interesting. Oh, most definitely should be interesting. Let's maybe take a look at the deck, shall we? Alright, so this is what we got. Death Dealer, Crow's Nest, of course. I don't think they're going to upgrade Crow's Nest anytime soon. Crow's Nest is like awesome. The fact that you can just keep using it, it's funny, it almost never comes up in my gameplay, but it's still like, as far as equipment goes, Crow's Nest is just, mwah. I can't really think of a way to improve upon it, you know? It's really just you need arrows that care about aim counters, but like as long as you're doing the Azalea thing, you can potentially make aim counters constantly. So I don't think we're getting an upgrade for that for quite some time. Um, Target Totalizer. This is a weird one. It's like it's just her current head slot options are already so good, you know. You got New Horizon for Sand Scour, you got Skullbone Crunchwrap for everything else. So I just don't fully understand where this thing is gonna make its place. It's probably literally just for people who are playing out of the box, you know, be able to turn something into a snatch. So not too much there. Hidden Agenda was the most disappointing reveal. I really wanted the chest to be like something that I might put Tunic away for, and Hidden Agenda is just not it. Um, I mean, it's got AB1, so I guess it is a direct upgrade over like Null Ruin, so it's got that going for it. But I don't know. Yet again, this is like a Riptide card, you know? Like imagine Riptide and this shiny thing. But I mean it, like Riptide could feasibly get all these cards face down into his arsenal because of his hero ability and the nature of his the way his cards work. So you know, feasibly you could get 2 to 3 resources out of this sucker in Riptide. And Azalea, it's like maybe on a Rain Razor's turn, if you've popped your shoes, like to give all the 1-cost arrows go again. Like if it's like Bolt and Shot, Rain Razors, reload a 1-cost, flip it, fire it. Uh, and it would have to have go again because you broke your Perch Grapplers. And then like Bullseye in another. Well, that would be face up, so that wouldn't even work. I guess like Codex. Then after you play Codex and put an arrow face down, then flip it up with the chest and then fire it again with the 1 money. But still, it's just like it's 2 resources that you're getting out of that turn, and it's like if they block, suddenly you don't get to do as much because of the bolt and shot. So I don't know. Hidden Agenda is just it's definitely better than the Null Ruin Body. It's got that going for it. This one was a bit of a disappointment. I'd really like to see somebody crack it wide open. It might be the kind of card that doesn't become broken until like a new Ranger years from now comes out that can just abuse it. But I just really can't tell. Sharpshooters, on the other hand, are a real card. These were the first like real upgrade we got. These suckers block for 1, and they have a decent little text. For certain cards, it's kind of like bullseye bracers, but they block for 1 instead of having AB1. Or yeah, Arcane Berry. So I don't know, aim counter on demand. It just makes those aim counter arrows better, and it blocks. So it's definitely got value. And then this is where it's really at. Flight Paths. Just a strict upgrade over Snapdragon Scalers. You have to have an aim counter, which is, you know, a little tricky. But as long as you're doing the thing that the deck wants to do, like this is just Snapdragon Scalers that block. Like, heck, it can even give Battering Bolt go again if you so desired. But yeah, money. This is a good one. We are happy with that. What up, Andy P? How you doing? You having a good day? Happy to see you. It seems like there's likely some high roll potential you can get out of Hidden Agenda for games you expect to be extremely short. Maybe. Like for a short game. Again though, like that burst turn is not easy to line up or pull off, so oh, are you saying like before like Tunic 3 even comes up? Yeah, maybe against Kano. Yeah, maybe against Kano. I'll give you that. Maybe it's literally just that against Kano, like before you get to Tunic 3, it's already AB1, so it's good in that regard. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. But that's like literally it. Barbed Undertow's in the deck. Is it just a one of? I heard some of these were just one-ofs. Like I heard Red in the Ledger was just a one-of in the deck. No JJE. I think it's just Red in the Ledger, but they didn't give you a full playset of Reds apparently. It's just one, I think, is what I was told. Barbed Undertow is effectively a red. Or no, this is the one that's good against Guardians. Yeah. So if you got a name counter and you can dominate this sucker to make it hit, you can basically say like Guardians don't get to have a turn, and a little bit to Kano as well. Yeah. And the Mystic Heroes, they want to be pitch and blue. Pretty much everybody wants to be pitch and blue, so if you can land a Barbed Undertow. Cool Arrow, just one that hasn't really seen much play because of the necessary need. And yes, the other new cards. Freaking, I hate Yellow Memorial Ground. I get why it's in here. I hate this card. It's just, it doesn't do enough to make worth running a yellow that doesn't block, in my opinion. That's not an arrow, that's not a pump. Your next arrow gets +3, one cost, block 3, so we're at like Dead-Eyed numbers, if you remember that card. You may turn a face down arrow in your arsenal face up. If you do, put a name counter on it. Now, I like this card a lot, but I really feel like this card needs you to be running a deck that runs a fair amount of blues to support it. So I'm not too crazy about this one. Again, if we're running a version of Azalea that's running more than 3 blues, then I like it. But currently, I'm still on the 3 blue train. So I don't think I'm going to run Line It Up, at least not yet. Got to do a little bit more testing to figure that out. And then the banger, Stone Rain. If this has an aim counter, it gets Dominates. When this hits a hero, they banish a face-down card from their hand. And at the beginning of the end phase, they return it to their hand. So it's kind of like, I guess it's like Intimidate, kind of. But basically, you pummel a card out of their hand. They get it back, but they don't get it until the end of their turn. So it's basically like they lost a card. It's not going to the graveyard, but you're not having to deal with it immediately. So pretty sweet. Is it random, or do they pick it? They pick it, okay. But yeah, Stone Rain is pretty nuts. I think it's weird that if it has an aim counter, it gets Dominate. If you're doing it the normal way with Azalea, it's like always going to have Dominate, because that's how the quiver works. Crow's Nest. But with the gloves, and I guess if you were running Line It Up, actually, that would be a pretty sweet combo. Line It Up into Stone Rain. That might be good enough right there just because the synergy is so nice. Have this in Arsenal face down, use Line It Up to off a Tunic, and then like fire this off for 7 Dominate with a pretty gnarly on hit. Pretty good, pretty good. But not so good that I want all 3. This is what I've come up with. This is my first draft. We've dropped Snapdragon Scalers completely for Flight Path. We're just going to assume that the aim counters are always going to be flowing and we're not going to have that much trouble. We got Sharpshooters. We still have Bullseyes, of course, because it's AB1 and Bullseyes are still great. We've kept the long draw half glove in just because it's good when it's good. All at the same time, maybe we just want to be more aggressive. I still like being able to counter Warmongers when I can. Since we're messing with more aim counters, we're throwing in JJE, just a one-of. We've got 2 Stone Rains, just because I feel like 3 is too many. And, I mean, yeah, currently that's about it. I haven't put in Line It Up yet, although Line It Up is very close to making it. It might just be good enough to make it. That could replace Codex of Blood Rot, potentially. But at the same time, it's really only good with Stone Rain and JJE, and we're just going to try and make those arrows work when they work. I haven't put in Barbed Undertow, but that maybe could make the cut, but I don't want to be super dependent on aim counters. I like the idea of just 3 arrows that care about it. That should be plenty. And yeah, I think that's the deck. There's maybe a little more fine-tuning to happen, but currently, I like the way it's cooking. Oh, I gotta log in. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So let's hop into a game and see how it treats us. We'll just do regular, classic, constructed. I basically just want to see, is Sharpshooter's going to perform, and is Flight Path going to be, like, annoying? Am I going to miss my Snapdragon Scalers is kind of the big question I have currently. A Vynnset, oh my. Let's try and Dominator. Turn 0 if we can. AB1 is probably a good thing to have here. I don't think she's going to be drawing like that, so we'll just run Crunch Wrap. And we'll run Flight Path. Alright. Let's drop, I don't think, oh, actually, JJE would be hilarious here because it could, get him down to 1 card and then force him to banish it. So we are going to keep that, actually. But we don't need Sleep Dart. She's pretty chill about doing just one thing a turn, so I don't think Remorseless is doing enough. Definitely don't need these poppers. And what's one more card I can drop? There's going to be JJE, but that sounded pretty funny. Oh, I don't need these either. Murkmire Grapnels, so then we can put these Remorseless back in. Okay, cool. Let's rock and roll. So far, just a very standard start. Although, I can't play Codex. Ooh, unless they haven't blocked yet. Then I can. Alright, so let's take aim. We're going to go ahead and put in Bolton Shots. We'll take a peek on top. Let's take aim, gave us a free opt. Lace with Blood Rot, okay. We'll leave that on top. Now Lace with Inertia. We'll just fire this bad boy off for 10. Now, if there's a chance that he blocks with like 4 non-attacks here, or 3 non-attacks, then I can play Codex really safely. Otherwise, I can't really give him a 5-card hand, so that Codex is probably just going to the arsenal. Oh, that was close. I wish it had been just a whole bunch of non-attacks. I would love to play it again, just because it's like guaranteed damage. But then that would let him get either a Widespread or a Whale into his arsenal. You know what, screw it. Let's say 4 damage is worth a card. And those things aren't exactly super easy to get out of arsenal, so it might be worth it. We'll see. That might have been too greedy, but I mean, it gives him a frailty, it gives him 4 damage. It's like, I feel like it was worth it. I don't know. We'll find out. Because what did he probably grabbed the good one. Widespread. Is this the one that hits Arsenal? Oh, it just hits deck anyways. Like, I don't even care about this. It's effectively a 2 for 6. You can have it. Oh, he banished that bad boy. Oh, that one's pretty good, isn't it? Okay. What does it do again? If a hero has lost health this turn, create an eloquence. Have they lost? They haven't lost health yet. Are they coming at me with a rabble? Do I want to pay to stop that? No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay. You can have your eloquence. Ooh. Oh, that's on top. Okay. Okay, there's Widespread Ruin. It's just going to make me banish the top card of my deck, so I don't really care. We're going to go Lace, Pump, Pitch Load, Fire. Yeah. You know what? We should maybe fire the drill shot. Just because he's got all that armor. He doesn't really care about going down to one action point. Yeah, we'll fire the drill shot. This was frailty. That's a fine arsenal target. Let's play that out. Put that in. Bop. Bop. And bop. Hopefully he lets this hit so I can get a ponder. But we've got the rain razors as a little bit of insurance. And if I can snipe some of his armor, that would be pretty good. What's going on, chat? I mean, all red hands, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't make you any pitch any cards. Yeah, I could see that, Brendan. Oh, look at that. We're getting the husk already? Bop. Hope you got a reaction. Sweet. Get a ponder and give them all kinds of stuff. And we already got husks, so I think naturally we just put it on Providence. You can put it on the book. That's funny. And then thanks to the ponder, we're going to get an arsenal. Oop. Oh, we're coming up on Tunic. We can just send a huge arrow. That's fun. Alright, so they banished that. Did they not ever make an Eloquence? Or no, they just banished it. They never played it. I see, I see. Okay, so they get an Eloquence if this does any damage. But I can't really block it, so I think we just have to take it. So they get an Eloquence. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt later. Hopefully. Ooh, they're taking a little bit of blood debt too. You'll love to see it. What's in there that's playable? Oh, the husk. Alright, so let's look at the top, maybe find something. Stone Rain would be cool here. It's not really doing much, but I don't mind having it as an arsenal target. Send this sucker for 14 and see if they can block it. Realistically, they probably can't unless they give me all their armor. God, Premeditate is so good. Because normally I'd like to hold a little something something back here, but Premed just says like, yo, this is a snatch now. 17. Oh, my laundry. I thought it was 14. Red, Memorial, Barbed are all one-ofs. Oh, Memorial, that makes sense. And Barbed's a one-of too? Okay, interesting. It's Friday, so can't complain. Hope you had a good day, amigo. Happy to hear that, Andy. Chess piece is more of a Riptide card. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe it's Arcane Barrier, so at the end of the day, it can't be that bad. It's at least a Null Ruin Robe. Sweet. They're going to block with everything. Take some more blood debt and a bunch of damage. You'll love to see it. Alright, we're at life parity. So they take that blood debt. Oh, they can just swing that, can't they? Yeah, I guess it's not really worth it right now, but they could. Oh, we have had nothing come up with our our new stuff yet. It'll happen eventually. Alright, so we have read the glide path in there. Let's go ahead and take a peek. The Bolton shot. Not exactly what we're looking for right now, so I think we're going to bottom that. Read the glide path. That, on the other hand, will do. Alright, so then... Kind of want to fire Remorseless here, but Drill Shot is not exactly the best arsenal target. Bolton Shot would be a much better choice, so we could just fire another big Drill Shot here. Try to get the rest of their armor out of the way. I kind of like the idea. Yeah, no. We're going to replace Drill Shot with something else anyway, so it's fine. We'll just fire a big Remorseless. I like that better. And the Seek and Destroy means they don't really get to set up. And if they have some kind of burst turn, Remorseless should punish them for it. 14. Oh, that's right, because I played that initial pump. I keep forgetting my, like a pump on every attack, and I'm surprised by the amount of damage that I'm threatening. PSA, don't play Stone Rain against KO. Oh, does it just give him mites? That's funny. Does it mean that does Reinhardt just intimidate you? Wait, aren't those on discard though? Not on banish, right? You'll have to tell me why not to do that, Brad. Oh, I'm getting more damage too. You love to see it. Now, what do we got? Okay, we might be able to finally take advantage of ooh, we have like no pumps in this hand. Hopefully we can find one on top. What? Oh, okay. Like, what just happened? The whole hand changed. I feel Memorial Ground yellow ×2 should go in here. Getting back JJE is brutal. I don't know, man. I have a very low opinion of JJE. I don't know. I mean, shooting it multiple times at Dominate does sound pretty brutal, but at the same time, she has a lot of arrows that are also like pretty brutal, like Red in the Ledger and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest JJE believer, but I've had it be powerful before, so it is what it is. KO, I'm more than happy to take that card out of my hand that I wanted to set up for Arsenal anyways. That way I don't randomly discard it. Oh, okay. I see that. Okay, cool, Brad. So the random discard. Oh, Frailty. You don't want to swing that, bro. Yeah. um, you basically let him set up, and he's already running so many random discards. You can kind of make it so that discard's no longer random. So yeah, okay. And the Brute Stone Rain is not it. I could see that. That makes sense. Alrighty then, let's take a look on top, try to get rid of this Drill Shot for something better. And this arrow. But then again, I'm not really looking for... we can't even use Knock this turn, actually. This is a rough hand. I mean, I guess I could send like JJE for... Oh, we could take advantage of that by pitching that. It would have to be Stone Rain if we were doing that, though. Not that crazy about this hand. I think this is a Stone Rain play, though. Alright, so we're gonna knock. Look at that, time to play with the new cards. Oh, it's already on top. Son of a bitch! I could have just kept the blue for money. That's fine, though. I think it doesn't change the anatomy of the hand too much. Ooh, we might lose an Arsenal now. I think that's the case. That's fine, though. Alright, so we Azalea into Stone Rain. I had no way of knowing it was on top, so it really don't get to complain here. What up, Billy P? What up, Evan? Or no, that's Justin. What up, Justin? Sometimes yes, but sometimes you want to play a full hand for 636. Yeah, I get that, Eric. So it's kind of like a coin flip card. Either you're gonna let them set up, or you're gonna mess up their like good turn that they were hoping to have. I could see that. All right, so now we pay into Crow's Nest with the yellow that we were so lucky to draw. Yes. Like so. Now it's got double dominate. We'll go ahead and make it big because I do want it to hit. And then we can snap. Oh, we haven't blocked with this. Oh, well. I guess we don't have to snap here, actually. Or flight path. It's not exactly snaps anymore, is it? But we could flight path here to give it go again, then load in drill shot to be able to fire yet another thing. We also get an arsenal target off of the draw because we don't have to play a pump, and if it's an arrow, then we can't play it. Yeah, I think we fire it, actually. It stinks because we're not going to get our one block, but whatever. This is still pretty good. Yeah, definitely should have blocked with these earlier in the match, just on any old attack, really. And now that we don't have go against shoes, we hope to draw a pump here for our arsenal. Perfect. And we just fire this off and threaten the remainder of his armor. He's probably just going to block it since he's already missing a card out of his hand. Mystery card. And he just said, I'll give up the armor. I don't want you stealing it. That's fine. That's all I wanted. That and an arsenal that wasn't an arrow, just in case the next hand doesn't facilitate that kind of arsenal. Where any hand can facilitate this, unless it's all pumps. We'll put it in the book just because I think it's funny. And this hand is great. Got Tunic on top to do a lot of heavy lifting. He went ahead and broke Quill hands. And he's coming at me with, oh crap. I think this is the Arsenal Destruction one. That's fine, though. He can just have it, right? Yeah, he can just have it. I don't care. I'm not going to protect it when it's a card and 2 more cards to stop it. Like, you got it, bro. And it's just a Rain Razors I'm losing anyways. Thanks to Tunic, I can just load, pump, 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 and fire. We don't get to look on top to get the super duper pump, but that's okay. What is happening? What is that? Was he playing something at instant speed, or no, it just gives it go again? Oh, he played Funeral Moon? Is that what happened? I don't know. These image not founds really trip me out. What does this sucker even do? It just makes an eloquence for 1 money. Okay. Oh, it's got AB1. Okay, okay. Oh, and Blood Dead, too. Interesting. Now my images can't be found. Maybe I need to refresh. What is happening? That's weird. Alright, Tunic. Death Dealer. Loading in that bad boy. Oh, JJE. Close. Alright, so then we'll read. Maybe there's a better arrow on top. He's low enough health now where if I could just find an arrow on top, even if it's a 1 cost, we'll just fire it with Dominate. That'll do. No reason to put an aim counter on it. But this should be big enough. This is going to be what, 14, I think? Yeah. With him at 7, should be pretty tough to stop. I love Amplifying Arrow. It maybe needs to become a 2 of. I could see that happening. Then again, it's a yellow, so it's part of my resources too. But when you get to fire this sucker for 14 off of 3 pumps, so good. It's the same power as a JJE. Doesn't have an on hit, but same power level on a 0 cost yellow. It's crazy. We take it. Good game. Hit him with a thank you. No thanks. We're gonna try and find a different matchup that isn't a Ruined Blade, just to spice up some variety. Go ahead and update our win-loss. Oh, we have the old win-loss up there. I'll go ahead and change that to 1 and 0. Ooh, a Dory. Oh, God. Do you think it's Dawnblade or Hatchets? Because let me tell you, that makes a big difference. If it's Dawnblade, then I need to go second. If it's Hatchets, it doesn't matter as much, so we're just going to go second. We're going to run Sharpshooters, because she cares about armor. Or not that she cares about armor, but when I need to block her Dawnblade, if it is Dawnblade, I really need to block it. Balance of Justice could be funny, but I think we need Skullbone Crunchwrap. Alright, so lose the poppers. JJE has potential. Definitely take out Murkmires. I lose 2 more. What is it gonna be? Alright, good luck. Have fun. That's me. I don't know what to drop. We gotta drop 2 more cards. Maybe these infecting shots, but we do want to kill her quicker rather than later. Sleep Dart has text. We'll drop a Remorseless, and we'll drop 2 Remorseless. I'm fine with that. Look at that, we can block for a ton. It is Dawnblade. We will just lay down the hand here. Oh, great, it's 2 of our aim counter arrows. That's not good for the game plan. Ooh, we could maybe get a Dominate just by cracking our gloves, but I don't want to block with those yet. Alright, Dawnblade for 5. Well, this is only good with an aim counter. This is only good with an aim counter. They could get it up to 11. Hope we draw an arrow. I don't think they would realistically be able to get it up to 11. They would need 2 very specific cards, but just in case. I mean, then they would have to like swing it again for it to actually be threatening, so a 9 block probably would have been fine there. Oh no, and then it has. Wait, does this put a card? Has to be an arrow. Son of a gun. You know, I should have held back one of these just in case. But I was thinking, you know, surely I'll draw one of my many cards that plays around. Ooh, that's probably going to cost us the game, actually. That is probably going to cost us the game. All right, we're going to play out a pre-med, and then we're just going to pass. I don't need 2 pre-meds in one hand. We'll put the tension in, just like, where were you a second ago? That would have gone crazy. That would have been huge. Oh well. Well, we can send a pretty big red in the ledger, and I guess that'll have to do. I mean, we don't get to block here. We hope they don't have a go against source, but they do. Oh wait, that's the go against source. Duh. They would have got it up to 7, so yeah, there was no chance of blocking there unless I gave them like almost everything. Even still, they might have another pump. Gosh, man. There was no point in going second. It's basically like I went first, but I started at 4 less cards, and they got to have an arsenal. This is a nightmare. I mean, I just got to take my lumps and hope that a big red in the ledger is going to be good enough. It's not with all that armor, though. We're probably going to lose this game. That all non-attack hand really screwed me. I should have held back an arrow, but I really didn't think we wouldn't draw any of our, like, you know, there's take aim, there's codex. Oh well. No, we want to pump. Let's bottom that. Oh, it doesn't actually matter. That was a fine target, actually. Maybe should have kept that on top. Whatever. Then we will read because we're not loading an arrow here. We're just setting it up. I guess that's fine. Decent arsenal target. Oh, we would have had Bolton shot and rain together, but I bottomed the Bolton. Oh well. Then we will pre-med. Death Dealer, no load. Just to get the money here. Grab that bad boy. We will fire it. 14. They only get to swing once if it hits. No dominate though, and they've got vigor, so they could literally just give the hand and a piece of armor and like swing. Go against source out of arsenal or shoes, I guess. Swing it again. Yeah, this is not good. They do have a frailty, so that kind of turns off the counter. That's something. Imagine we had codex with that hand of all pumps. That would have gone crazy. Actually, wouldn't have been that good. We would have only been able to send a Stone Rain, but big Stone Rain is fine. I'll take that. Oh my gosh. All the armor. All the armor. That's cool. I'll take that. What do we got? This is decent. Dawnblade for 3. 1 floating. Just the coolest. So they could get this up to 6. They could, in theory, get this up to 9. Is it time to try and strip? And another reason I wish I had a bolt and shot here so I could at the very least like throw an arrow back. I feel like we could get away with blocking for 6 here. Yeah. We're going to see if they have 2 pumps. I feel like they've probably only got 1. How are the aim counter cards feeling? They felt pretty good in the last game. Oh, overpower? That's the one you're sitting on? What a nightmare. Should have blocked for 9, I guess. Oh well. What we got on top? Amplifying arrow? That's not really cutting it right now. Another rain. We just fire this for 7 and say that's good enough? I think we kind of have to fire this for 10. I mean, we're so far behind. He's got a counter on Dawnblade. We'll see if 12 can make up for it. Ah, you're already up to 7. Good lord. I mean, I can get up to 7, but they can probably get up to 10. I wish you were another arrow. I mean, I can get up to 10 to try and strip that counter. I think we're just going to put them on Gotta Have It again. I mean, they got it. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Oh, and it gets around the armor, too. Lovely. Oh, yeah. That's Phantom. That's definitely better because it keeps it in deck. I just knew I didn't want to keep it in hand, but you're right. That is much better. What is happening? Oh, okay. Well, now I want to hold back the armor. Because I know you've got a trick. But it's fine. Oh, he's going to break his shoes to swing it again. That's what he's going to do. Son of a gun. Well, I'm incentivized to stop this one. Screw it. You got it. Get your counter. And Dawnblade Dory is so much harder to beat than Hatchets or Sabers. It's like crazy. There's no comparison. Wait, do I have a drill shot in there? Because that would have been a better choice. No, I don't. Okay. See what our Ponder is going to give us. We don't want that. Yeah, Stone Rain plus Inertia. Oh, battering bolts into Dawnblade is gas. I actually don't have that in the current version of the list, but no, yeah, I know. Alright, well, it's gonna hit. But again, we're behind, so it's not a great situation. I guess it should be the Bolton shot so we can threaten doing more than one thing. Just making agilities left and right. What does that one do again? Okay, so I don't get to block with an attack card. Great. Oh my god, for how much? And it's got go again? Ay, ay, ay. I can block for 10, but then he'll just get it up to 13. I think we've already lost. This sucks. Yeah, because I'd have to give him the whole hand. Got to knock me down so freaking low. I don't really have a very good turn here either. And I don't get to block until end of turn. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just block with that. I mean, we could take a whole turn off by whatever. Hit me. Hit me. We haven't done anything cool with our new cards in this match. I mean, we had to block with 2 of them on the very first turn. That's pretty annoying. Really, the main thing was just the all non-attack hand right after that. You can't win a game of Flesh and Blood if your first real turn of the game is Arsenal Pass. It's just, there's no shot. I don't get to block this if I want to have a meaningful turn. Yeah, I'm dead. Sure, I guess. Six would dominate. There's not even a real reason. Can't even do the snaps bullseye play line here because we don't have it. Not that it would be enough. No, it wouldn't be. If he was at like 5, that might be enough to get me back into this game, but currently it is not. Huh, cool. Cool. What's happening? Why is that? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. We got one of those in there. Boop. And boop, I guess. And now I die to whatever that is. Yep, there it is. Good game. Kinda want a rematch on that one. Great play. They played it really well. Not much you can do with that bad of a start. Probably should have held back a card just to guarantee that I had an arrow. Probably. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, everybody says JJE. Like, I guess when it does its thing, it's pretty darn good. But the card never impresses me. All right, let's get another one. I was gonna challenge them to a rematch, but they didn't seem super interested, so we will just let that one go. Dawnblade Dory. That takes us to 1-1. A little bit of a non-game, but that's a tough match even if things are going better than that. Enigma, let's go first. I don't want them to get off that good. Not if I can help it. Sharpshooters has not done much so far, but we'll see. I kind of want to bring in Longjaw here because I think that they can play Warmongers, but let's just see what happens. We do need that. We can lose the poppers. I don't think those are necessary here. We can lose drill shots. I'll take out sleep dart. That doesn't seem super necessary. And we'll drop one of the remorseless. Yeah. All right, let's rock and roll. I'd love to play this. I guess I can. Gives me a ponder, gives them a frailty. They don't have anything in graveyard yet. I could also just pitch it. But there's no reason to unless we're dominating. So yeah, we're just going to cash in a Codex. And we're going to Death Dealer, pitching that. Load in that. Oh, wish you had been one card deeper. Blind Azalea. Hey, always lucky. No need for an aim counter. We're going to release attention. And we're going to fire that bad boy. This is a great start. They have a frailty, I've got a ponder, and they're about to get a blood rot and a fair amount of damage. You'll love to see it. Ooh, immovable. I think I still get through for one, though. Unless they have a trick up their sleeve. It's actually a great response. Now they only take one, but it's really the blood rot that I wanted to get through the most. That way they can't really keep any auras that they may put out. Hey, look at that. There's a Warmongers. Well, at least one down. Double Codex. That's interesting. Oh, well, we can just pitch one and fire off this infecting shot again. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Waning Spectre. It's a good one. Gotta pitch a blue for it to be good, but I'm assuming he'll have one. Oh, but it's got frailty, so it comes in for less. Yeah, I'll take 3. I don't mind. He's probably just going to pay for the blood rot, I bet. So as to protect his thing. What did he pitch? I would have liked to have seen his pitch and put it face down. Whatever. All right, Crunch Trap. That's a fine arsenal target. And play that up. He's already got an arsenal. Not that he has anything in grave anyways. And fire that bad boy for 14. Threatening a blood rot and a frailty. We've already got a ponder, so a second frailty, I guess. Alright, so far this is going okay. But one non-turn against Enigma, and this match will turn on a dime. Alright, what kind of D-reacts you got? You got 2 more immovables? There's one from hand. And then what, like 2 sink blows or something? There's one. Got another one? Oh, sweet. Oh, but the ward stopped it. Okay, cool. That's fine. I cleared the ward, and I'm still walking away with an arse, and you're on a 2-card hand? This is great. Vengeful Apparition. That's not a bad play, actually. Okay, then. What do we got on top? Bolton shots. It's a really good arsenal target. You know what? We do want to have an arsenal at the end of this turn. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep that on top. I'll just use knock as a resource. It doesn't really have anything that's like worthy of fetching up something off a knock right now, so we just won't do it. And we get to hold back the Rain Razors, which is pretty cool. You know, Flight Path, it does block, which is a lot. but I love the flexibility of Snapdragon scalers, man. I really do. I find myself missing it a lot. All right, what do you got for me, sir? And or madam? Hold the line. It currently is only blocking for 2. Yeah, if I can hold back the rain razors, I think I will, just because it's good for a bolt and shot turn. But if I can force a hit through, then I would like to do that as well. Oh, no need. All right, cool. We can hold on to it for the bolt and shot turn. Ooh, preserve tradition. What are you going to go get? Oh, is this just any action? Doesn't have to be an attack? Okay. The weakest. Oh, on the one turn that I actually have an instant? You're a bastard! No! You're kidding me. I'm gonna sit here and look at there and choose the. Oh, and this is a good bolt and shot rain razor's turn. No! You're the worst. I mean, I probably just have to play it to get it out of the hand. Oh, that stinks. That's such a bummer. This was going to be a pretty gnarly bolt and shot turn. I mean, they probably could have blocked it, but alright, I'll just play it out. Since you're going to try to steal it anyways. It's a bummer. That card shouldn't really have text into me, but he just happened to get lucky. But I don't want them to have more arsenal target options, so it is what it is. Alright, find me a pump on top. That's a pump. Alright, seek and destroy. Bolt and shot. And I think we're just going to send Amplifying for 6 off of the back of Infect with Blood Rot. That way I get to keep an arsenal. Bolt and shot is the better arsenal here. I guess we could try to load and fire it, but then it would only come in for 2, and that's kind of pointless. If we had rain razors, on the other hand, then I would do it. Yeah, we're going to fire this bad boy off for 6. Got to remember to block with these so that when the opportunity to use them comes up, I'm ready to go ahead and just crack them. They kind of feel like go ahead and block with them as soon as possible type pieces if you're running this version of the deck where I'm just running 3 arrows that care about it. But when you get your moment, you want to be able to cash it in. No, I do not want to skip Arsenal. Oh, they actually didn't block that? Interesting. Must have a good turn. Seems okay. Oh, yep, seems great. Oh no, we don't have any pumps? You're kidding me. What am I supposed to do with this hand? Oh wait, I can send a Dominated Stone. That's something. Ay, ay, ay. This is not good. Well, we're going to go ahead and block with these while I can. Why didn't you do the trick to make this bigger? Or maybe he did. Did he draw a card? He might have drawn a card. Yeah, he did. Okay. And now you play Mirror Guy and you swing at me for like 8, I guess, because you're not running those other gloves. He could have something in his hand that makes this even grosser, though. Like that pump that puts like 3 counters on it or something insane. Alright, well, we don't need all these cards. I wish we had some pumps to either go with this Stone Rain or this Murkmire. What does this turn look like? It looks like hopefully turn this into a pump off the top. It looks like fire off Stone Rain and maybe fire Murkmire after. So then I only get to block with one of these. Yes. Okay. Oh, that does go again, so he's probably going to play like another aura. Oh, you're such a bastard. And that counts as a non-attack. I can't get a name counter on it unless... Oh my god. This is not good. This is where I need my snaps. I can't even use my sharpshooters. Oh my god. What a nightmare. If I had my rain razors here, I'd be set. Wow. Alright. Arrow for 4. Yeah, you know, I don't think this matchup needs Stone Rain and JJE. I think Snapdragon Scalers and the anti-Warmongers card would have been sick. Oh well. Oh yeah, Billy, absolutely. I've still got Half Glove in the list. I really just want to get a lot of testing in on sharpshooters. Hey, maybe he thinks I have rain razors and he's gonna play around it. That'd be cool. I don't. If I did, I'd be clicking my heels. Imagine rain razors this, then I can't crack snap or sharpshooters. But then at the very least, like load Murkmire and shoot Murkmire. You know, that's something. But no such luck. That Warmongers was backbreaking. Here a guy Warmongers, what a joke. Oh well. Not Stone Rain. Not Murkmire either, actually. Remorseless, because that's the one I'm willing to bottom. Where are my pumps? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Skullbone. That'll do. Alright, so he made us take a turn off from doing it, but at least we still get to do it. Stone Rain. Pirates. That'll be 7 dominate? Yeah, 7 dominate. Unless he's got... Oh, yeah, he'll have a Sink Below or a Fade or something, yeah. But then we get to Flight Path it, and load and fire Murkmire. Hopefully that's good enough to get rid of that thing. Hopefully. We'll find out. Oh, wait. I need to react, yeah. Alright, now we'll Death Dealer, put you in a yellow. Hopefully draw a pump. There it is. We gotta get rid of this at any cost. As much as I'd love to keep an arsenal here, we don't get to. But then again, with a full hand, he can almost certainly block this. Yep. And he's got Tunic up, so he can swing it. Oh, what a nightmare. So I got Tunic up too, so at least I get to block. Hey, that's not so bad. Maybe we can get him with a combat trick. 10, make it 12. Might catch him off guard. What the? Was he just not reacting? Oh. Guess he clicked past too fast. What up, Sean? It's a 10. But I'll make it a 12 if you let me. Unless you block for 12. In which case I'm screwed. Giving up Tunic, interesting. Ooh, is he going to block for 10 exactly? I would like that. We're up to 4. Got like a D-react or something? Oh, he's thinking. Oh, no blocks. Oh, I'll make it a 12. Alright, sweet. He wasn't trying to protect the board there then. He just is willing to rebuild, which is probably the correct call. Phantasmaclasm. Oh, he's not even rebuilding, he's just attacking, because I don't think there's a way he can give this go again. I don't think. Oh, he can pummel it, though. He did flash a pummel earlier. Are you about to pummel me on a Phantasmaclasm? What color was that pummel? Red. This guy's about to make this a 13. This cheeky bastard. That's not good. Whatever. Do your worst. If you make me lose Murkmire, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I'll just send an Endless Arrow for 13 and hope that you can't kill me from 2. Ah, he's just going to pay for the Blood Rod, isn't he? Yeah, darn it. I was actually hoping he'd be down to 11. That's okay, though. That's fine. Although we need to block next turn, so maybe we need to look for some arrows. You know, if we can dominate, then that makes it even better. Well, specifically only if it's another Endless Arrow. Alright. 13. Present the life total. Doesn't have any blood rots or anything attached, so. Is he just going to react? He clicked a little too quickly again. Okay. They're going to block for a good bit. Sweet. Alright, a 1-card hand. I'm not too scared of a 1-card hand. I am at 2, but I mean, what are they going to do off of 1 card? Oh my god. I should have seen that coming. Oh, we have no source of go again. This card is so annoying. Like, Enigma does not need a 0-cost Arclight Sentinel. They just don't. Or... don't have snaps, so I can't give this go again to threaten a little bit more. Pretty timely. Pretty timely. Waxing Spectre. And I don't think you have any access to like a dominate attack, so we'll just block that for free, I guess. And it comes in for 8. I'll just block it like that. Yeah. That's not going to do it. Think below, of course. Gotta block that. Oh, don't. Yeah, screw it. Don't have an arrow in this hand and don't have a way to survive this turn. You got it, bro. And there's another mirror guy that was coming up. Cool. Yeah, no, it's illusionist, so it's already kind of tricky for Ranger, but I guess I should give him a good thing. Good game. But getting rid of the Warmonger's tech, you can't do that. So note to self: the new stuff is pretty cool, but for Enigma, it is going to get you killed. All right, that takes us to 1 and 2. Lost to Dawnblade Dory and now Enigma. But that match was still relatively close, and we took out all of our anti-Warmonger's tech, so that's probably a leading reason why we lost that one. Oh, it does block, which is rare. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Cup or Kupo? Cup of TCG. Cup, not Kupo, like the Final Fantasy VII creatures. I guess that's many Final Fantasies, not just 7. I just think of Kate Sith. He's a big Kupo. Is that what they're called? No, they're called Mogs, right? It's been too long since I've played a Final Fantasy. Alright, let's get another match in. Oh, here we go. A new. This ought to be fun. I'll go first. We're going to try and get the Cheatsy Dominate off. I feel like they might be on Warmongers as well, but again, we're experimenting with the new cards, so we're just not going to worry about what's technically better. We're just going to worry about testing what's new. Sleep Dart doesn't matter, and we'll drop one of our Remorseless. Yeah, we'll drop one of our Remorseless. Okay. Ooh, a Stone Rain. That's another way to get a turn 0 dominate, isn't it? Ah, we'd have to crack our gloves so early, though. That does not seem worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Alright, so we will pitch JJE to load in Stone Rain. I wish you were one card deeper. Let's try to blind Azalea, of course. And we'll just pass. One of our primo non-attacks we just had to throw away. Oh well. Ooh, Pursuit of Knowledge. You'll love to see it. I'm a big fan of this card. One of my favorite cards back in the day. On hit, make an intellect. In the Dromai Mirror, you can hit a dragon with it, and it still does its on hit. It's crazy. Oof. He's gonna get go again, but I'm not gonna give a whole card for 1 value. You got it. You got it. Pick the pieces. I don't care. It's coming in for 2, like big whoop. Ah, what's that gonna make it? An 8? A 9? Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. And you're gonna do that too, you jerk. I think it's Remorseless. Yeah, it's Remorseless. And he hit a lace off the top too. I would have liked to have drawn that lace. I put on the wrong hat? Oh no. Well, great. That sucks. Oh man, we could have bottomed that. I would have liked to have bottomed that. I mean, 11 threatening a frailty is still pretty good. Can't believe I wore the wrong hat. That was dumb. And they're never going to draw 2 cards, are they? So it's literally just going to block for 2. Well, we got an uphill battle now. Think below. And 2. Nothing? Okay, cool. I put that one in. Oh, we got Tuna coming up. Nice. Oh, whatever. Mana Conquer. Oh, you dick. Can't really protect that as much as I want to. Not if I want to have a turn. Yeah, no, you got it. Oh, I guess I could use balance in one of these. And he still got it though, it's fine. Okay then, so Tunic. Death Dealer. I'm trying to keep the Bolt and Shot for Arsenal. Wish that were a pump, but it's not. Fire it. You know, it can be our pitch if we get a 1-cost arrow next turn. If we can get like 2 pumps and a 1-cost arrow, that's a pretty good turn. Cool. I'll take a block off of your hat and say you don't get to keep an arsenal. I'm a fan of that. What kind of primo arsenal disruption do you have? Hey, look at that. We don't get to draw a card, but this is just as good as what I was hoping for. I guess we will cash this in so that I can use it whenever, and it's stopping an on-hit, so that's something. Although he's only got 2 cards left, so does it really matter? Well, if he wanted this to have go again, it does. I can always just crack the shoes. Okay. Oh, he's going to use the hat again. That's annoying. So we lose one of our pumps. Although, I can just grab a zero. Nope, never mind. Let me undo that. We don't need to pitch this. I can just grab a 0-cost arrow instead of a 1-cost arrow. That way we get to keep all of our damage. And they hit a drill shot off the top. What? Why is he getting something out of hand? Oh, does this have an on-hit that I don't know about? That sucks. I guess I should have given Flight Path there. I didn't realize. I thought that had to be pumped to have its on-hit. I didn't realize it did it for just one. Oh well. We also brought in the wrong hat, so we're doing all kinds of things wrong. And he'll get Command and Conquer or Persuasive off of this Codex. Look at that, he blocked it? That's awesome. Codex. And we'll just grab Drill Shot because it has text on it as opposed to the other ones. Well, the other one's less damage and the other one's 1-cost, so it's literally our only good option. They wouldn't get that card until their end step, Brendan, so that would be the next hand, I think. So technically, I think it would just be like a card that would disappear for like a whole turn, and they would get it back before their arsenal on the next turn. Real shot. Threaten the last block on his hat, which means he'll never block with it. Actually, we'll do it to Tunic so we can tempt him to block with it. Kind of the same difference, but we do want that hat to go away if I can help it. That's a fine arsenal target. Command and Conquer. Oh, it's only for 5, so we can actually block this, but is there a reason to? Not really. This is really bad. We have to pitch and load and then pump, fire. Restrict them to one thing, but they're kind of chill with only doing one thing. I still don't think we have the breathing room to protect it though, so he just gets it. See what we draw. Hey, Bolton shot. We're not going to get to keep it, unfortunately, but that's okay. I bet you they're coming up on some good arsenal disruption. Although they're down 2 CNCs, so I guess they only have 1, but then they've still got 3 leave no witnesses. Blocking with a spreading plague. Okay, cool. And a hiss too. And a fate foreseen. Still taking 1 though? Sweet. Take blood rot as well for my troubles. I wonder what the 1 card hand is. Oh, whatever it is, they just want to arsenal it. Alright, is this a good time to Stone Rain? I think it is. Alright, so sharpshooters, Stone Rain, pump, and pump. I should have blocked with these. I guess we don't have to cash them in, but we have the option to flight path here into a infecting shot, which isn't the worst thing. Could be pretty good. But we haven't blocked with it yet. And this play does take me off of an arsenal just to threaten 5 and a blood rot, but we do want to threaten them. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm going to do it. Assassins want you to set up. And if their 3 card hand is disruptive, then me not doing this is probably worse than is the worst option. But we'll see. I just lost 1 value because I didn't block with those. And we don't get to arsenal here. If this were a codex, then we'd be cooking. Alright, so tunic. Knock the death whistle. Oh, we could send a dominated endless arrow. I think I'm fine with that. Alrighty. It's a little less damage, but we get to keep an arsenal. We'll see if it was worth it. Ooh, are you going to give me mask? No, he's not going to give me mask. Okay. That was the main reason I did it too. I wanted to try and tempt him into giving me mask. But instead he just gave me an extra card, so I'm happy with that. There's leave now. Okay. Well, I do have the option to go like balance and card. I don't have any go against source, so I actually do need to clear this arsenal. You know what though? I think I can even hold back balance. Just block like this. What are you up to? Oh, he's gonna use his shoes to get. Oh no, he's just gonna get over the top. Pretty good. Oh, change your mind? Okay. Oh, he's gonna hold back the other thing, I bet. Or no, he hasn't pitched the blue. I don't know why he undid there. That's weird. What is that? How did he get an arsenal? What? Did he have a ponder or something? What is this card? Or that was off of Stone Rain. Okay, never mind. I already forgot what Stone Rain does. All right, we have a halfway decent crackback. Oh, he made me banish mindless? That's fine. Drill shot. Drill shot for 7. He's under frailty, so those daggers aren't doing nothing. Inertia is threatening. And we've got a ponder, so we get to have an arsenal no matter what. We'll take the last block off of your hat if we can. It's a good arsenal target. Oh, this hand sucks. Jeez Louise. I guess it blocks. Now we're running out of deck, actually. We need to start dominating. We need to dominate something big. Bonds of Agony. Okay. Coming in for 0. Cool. Well, he can get this up probably decently big. And he's probably going to be able to activate all 3. So that'll be like gloves and shoes and maybe one out of hand. So this thing is going to become a 4, a 7 potentially. I think now is when we cash in our hat block. But then he can just give this go again and do something else right after. This is a bummer. Yeah, that might be the whole play. He might not even pump this. Might just be about go again and then something else. Maybe I'll just say fuck it. Like, do your worst. Yeah, I've got enough health that I think I can just say fuck it. It's when you overblock and they play around that really punishes you. And it, maybe that was the correct play here, but I don't really know. Hey, what up, Eric? Hey, thank you for the game. Dawnblade Dory is very hard. You need a lot of things to go right for it to be worthwhile, and it did not happen in that game, but that's fine. Alright, so he did get it up to 3. So maybe I should have given him a card. There's a Fang Strike to get it up to 4. Now he gets to do a lot of shenanigans. Oh yeah, I had 2 Bolton shots in that hand. Probably should have blocked with at least one of them. Oh well. Oh my god, and here comes another disruptive attack. You can have the hat. Hopefully that's good enough. It's probably not. Oh, shred, cool. Great. Probably just, oh, I don't have an endless left, do I? Guess we'll do that one then. Oh wait, whoops. I 'Cause 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 ' Get that out of the deck since I don't really have any other ways to make aim counters. Is the last Endless in the grave? Oh, that's right, I went down to 2. Yeah, that's going to be something that I have to think about in these kind of matches. And this arrow is actually really important for the late game loop against New. I basically want to send like a Dominate the size of the sun. This hand is not going to do it. Oh, and it's surgical. Great. Oh, that's funny. This didn't defend, so it still blocks. Huh. Pitch to surgical. This is almost assuredly going to hit. I think I just got to take it, though. Oh, he's giving it a go again. Cool. And get me down to 5. He's going to get rid of something. Read the glide path, of course. And Codex. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even know what to grab. Guess just drill shot. Get rid of the Codex of Blood Rot. And there's leave now. At least I can block it. I mean, we're at 5. I'm pretty much boned. It is the wrong hat, honestly. That's my fault. And yet again, another match where it just doesn't feel like the aim counter tech is doing enough. Like even the Stone Rain, she gets off of like pretty decent turns with relatively small hands, so I don't think that was the move, unfortunately. Oh, they've got a Just a Nick. I mean, if I had to guess, there's a Just a Nick in hand. Otherwise, like, you're definitely keeping E-Strike to try and go wide there. And I can't block. What a nightmare. In fact, well, I gotta take aim. Alright, so we can... Just a Nick is gonna make this a 6, so I'll take 3. Yeah, that'll have to do. Oh, it's just a Nick and something else? No, it's Preserved Tradition, okay. And they've still got their hat, so they can make my turn worse. Oh, this is a nightmare. It's the Fang Strike. Go ahead and get me down to 3. Probably gain a life too. Yep. Oh my god. It's like the only blue card in my deck! And we're having to do a blind Azalea here just to try and stay in this match. It's over. We're so screwed. That's okay though. I shouldn't have brought in the wrong hat. And it just does not feel like the tech is doing that much in this game. This is a hard matchup just with the regular list, and like maybe if I had gotten off a really choice JJE or something, but I don't know. Hard to say. Still a fun game though. Even if I am getting my butt kicked. What do you got for me? Something good? Or you're just breaking silvers, looking for your reactions, I bet. Or making your levels better. Pitch on a sink below. What the heck? That's weird. I'll pass over. So he's got a hiss, I'm willing to bet. How many has he played? 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's got a hiss in that hand. Not that there's really all that much I can do about it. I mean, yeah, just go ahead and kill me, bro. It's fine. What? Well, that's weird. Oh, they had go again. Okay. I thought they didn't have go again for some reason. I'll just take it. You got it. Good game. Good game. Oh, cool. For good measure. Yeah, that was a tough one. So, the aim counter tech is good when it's good. It is feeling a little clunky, and there's probably some more refining to do. Definitely wear the right hat in your matchup. That's really important. But yeah, that's pretty tough. Oh, could I have drawn with Crown? Did they draw cards? I don't even remember them drawing. What made them draw? Whatever. I don't think it would have made a difference, William, but thank you for letting me know. Aim counters seem mid, says Sean. They're good. I think I've probably built this in such a way where it's still pretty clunky. Hello. Good luck, have fun. Alright, so drop the poppers, drop the Merkmires, and 2 more drops. Remorseless. Oh, well, actually, that does have text with the amount of D-react she's probably on. Screw it. It's fine. Got to get on that Sandscour Great Bow. Hey, something to think about, Casey. I definitely want to test it. All right. Now, this is the version of Warrior I prefer to fight. A lot of armor to get through, but just 2 pretty schmedium weapons. It's when they can grow it that I start to actually get scared. We've got a knock, so we don't really need take aim, so I'll go ahead and just block with take aim here. Blade Runner. Well, I prefer to not take any damage, so we're just going to block like that. That'll do. Death Dealer, Pitching, Amplifying, the load in Endless. Wish we had drawn more pumps, but that's okay. We didn't bring in the other gloves. It's fine. It's fine. Our Stone Rains. Oh, geez, and I'm just undoing my turn. Our Stone Rains are now significantly weaker. Hang on a second. I'm going to ask them if we can reset. Well, I'm basically going to say you have to reset because I'm going to concede. Cool. They went first, so I'll go second. Right hat, right gloves. Lose a Remorseless. Lose Merkmires. Lose Poppers. I lose Sleep Dart too. Alright, send it. Okay then. Oh, and I gotta change the win-loss. We are getting our butt kicked tonight. Alright, hit and run. Different form of go again this time, I see. Do the same thing though and block with a non-attack. So as to, well, he already had go again, so I guess it doesn't matter as much there. Yeah, I should have gone ahead and just blocked with Stone Rain. That's okay though. Hopefully we draw an arrow. Good deal. What matters the least here? I guess if I can get them off an arsenal, that's pretty good, so let's do that. But we can look for a dominate, too. I'm chill with this play, though. It's still a lot to block. It's threatening some pretty good stuff. Think below or something? Think below or something. Yep, that's pretty good. But they're on a 2-card hand now. Let's say. Ah. Giving yourself an on-hit. But what does my turn look like? Pitch this for infecting. Play that, play that, play that. Yeah, you got your gold. It's fine. Oh. Oh, and then you get an arsenal. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully that's a bad arsenal target. Alright, Critics of Blood Rot. Putting in that bad boy. Let's see what's on top. Good. I'll have that as an arsenal target. Play that out. Do that. Do this. And fire that. 8. You're under Blood Rat. You're under Frailty. I'm threatening more. And I'm gonna get a and I'm gonna have a Ponder. Not too shabby. Alright, getting the armor out of the way bit by bit. I will put that one in. No reason to block that. Not a good enough reason to block that, I don't think. I guess I need to block with these at some point, and they don't really have on hits. Yeah, let's go ahead and have them turned on. I might regret it later when he throws a CNC or something, but I want those ready to be broken so that when the opportunity comes, I can take advantage of it. Skullbone Crunchwrap. Drill Shot on top. Dominate does matter in this matchup. I don't think that's what I'm looking for right now, though. Alright, if I can get this to land, it gets them off of an arsenal, which as soon as I can get them off of an arsenal, the better. Hey, nourishing. First attack we've seen. Now they're going to hold on to it and try to swing it. I'll make it a 13. Try to pile on the damage. Oasis. Pitching the nourishing. Interesting. We are up on Tunic 3. That's nice. Oh, CNC. There it is. It was bound to happen eventually. Oh, man. I don't have my armor up anymore. That sucks. Probably just gotta take it, yeah. Yeah, just gotta take it. Alright. That is too bad, though. Alright, so... Tunic. Death Dealer. Amplifying Arrow. I want to send a giant Amplifying Arrow? Oh, we can fire two things here, actually. Yeah, sure. Let's make it annoying. In fact, I should have just Azalea, because then... actually, hold on, undo. Yeah, because we've got to take aim. If I find a pump, then it's just better. Yeah. Okay. We'll send a amplifying arrow the size of the sun. This will be 18, I think. Yeah, instead of getting 3 value off a bolt and shot, I'll get 4 value off of something else. Suppose we could have held back one thing and shot this for 14. He did just throw a CNC, so probably doesn't have another one already, but hey, if I can get 4 value off of a pump, just turn these all into 0 for 4s with go again, I'll take it. Joshua, you're right. But I still had to, see if the stuff really cracked Azalea wide open. I wish there was an inertia or a seek and destroy in here. That'd be great. Ooh, a steel blade shunt. And he doesn't have tunic. 2 steel blade shunts. What the heck? That's about as good as a response as he could have hoped for. That's really good. Wow. I mean, I'm still glad I got all that stuff through, but I'm pretty impressed by that. Thank God we drew an arrow. Alright, pitching pre-med, because we don't need 2 of them. Oh, look at that. Play. Play. And fire. Hoping this one hits so I can get the ponder, but with all that armor and a 5-card hand, he's probably fine with just blocking this out if I had to guess, but we'll see. Take it on the chin. Fate foreseen. Blocks for 2 red, so he's up to 7, so he's probably got another 0 for 4, if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. And he's got the agility off of Take It on the Chin. Pretty good. Pretty good. I gotta start dominating. I gotta start dominating. Do I want to block these? So I can just go Codex into a pump line here. I think I'm fine with that, actually. Keep him off of gold, We can just play this, turning off his swords, and go get a drill shot. I should have skull bombed there. Oh well, it's fine. Most of the things I can hit off the top are still going to be good. Another sink blow out of the way. You'll love to see that. Oh, he's going to gain. You're playing hard to find. Oh my god. We really need to start dominating. Like, really, really. Blade Runner and Blade Flurry. Pretty good. Next one will be for 6, yeah. Alright, well this still blocks and doesn't pump it. What is the best line here? I don't actually have the best hand here. Hoping to... Sheesh. Not great. I mean, I'm just gonna take it, but this is not exactly the best hand, unless I want to knock into something. Oh, I guess we could knock into like JJE, but he still has all his armor. Let's just look what's on top. There's red, so we could grab that. You know what? I think that might be fine. Keep that on top. Azalea into it. We will put an aim counter on it, pitching the blue. Make it bigger. And fire it. And we'll flight path this. And then we'll... Oh, we can actually just load in. But I should have held back the pump then. That's fine. I should have held back the pump, actually. Oh, wait, crap. I'm supposed to give it a go again. Sorry. My bad. I was just clicking away. And then we... Death Dealer... Again, Bolton shots. Okay, we still have a pump. Doesn't actually make much of a difference. We needed to like draw an arrow for it to matter, so it's fine. You can still send this for 6 and give him a blood rot. Force him to put a card into his arsenal. Nice. Changed his mind. Okay, what do we got here? Got some options. CNC. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yes, this is fine, actually. It's like a card that I don't want to lose, though. But, well, we could block for 6 by giving up both of these. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, I think it's a little better. Alright, that's fine. Just like the idea of doing a sharpshooter line there, but it's fine. And the ledger on top. Oh, this is great. Okay, cool. Pump. Pump. Keep it on top. Play. We're gonna go grab... What do I want back in the deck, I guess? Oh, a Stone Rain, so we still have target for sharpshooters. Perfect. Then we will just Azalea. Go get red. No counter. Tunic. And fire it. Dominated 11, baby. Alright, so he might have to give up some armor here, but I mean... I don't think he can get up to 11 unless he's got D-React in Arsenal, which he might. Very well might. Oh, he decided not to give up the armor. Sweet. Alright, and now we're setting up for a big dumb dominate for lethal. There's another CNC. Now this time it's only for 4. We might actually block this one. What am I protecting? I'm protecting a pump. Now we could put an arrow counter on JJE, and we got rain razors as well. Or an aim counter, I mean. Let's try it. Let's try it. Alright, so it's going to be sharpshooters. Putting in JJE. Then we'll release. And then we'll just fire it. And we got rain razors if he doesn't block it correctly. Hopefully he doesn't. He might play around rain razors though. It could be a little obvious here. Otherwise, why would I have not just loaded this off a Death Dealer, or maybe loaded Bolt and Shot, you know? Dario, what's up? So far the aim counter stuff feels a little clunky, but that could very easily just be my version of the build. Do we have a link to the deck list? I can share one. Oh, they're going to block it for 9? Perfect. We're going to make it 10. Well, this doesn't have an on-hit anymore, though. In fact, yeah. No, there's no reason to play it. Discard all but one card. They're down to one card. So yeah, even if I make that hit, it's just for 1 damage. It doesn't actually have an on-hit. So yeah, that wasn't worth it. Okay. This would be a great hand if I still had snaps. I guess I can go get a Bolt and Shot. Yeah, that's fine. Don't hit me with Arsenal Disruption again. I think all the CNCs are gone. I think. Maybe not? What the heck? Oh, they've been banishing them. I only got one more somewhere. Yeah, I don't care. I'll take it. Glint the Quicksilver. And then you're going to swing at me for 2? I'll take it. Thanks to Knock, I think this is actually a pretty good hand. Right, so let's look. We don't really want that. Play that out. Then we just go Knock the Death Whistle. Have a red Bolt and Shot left? Yes, I do. Little Azalea into it. No aim counter. Fire that bad boy off for 6. We're going to make it an 8. Reload the Endless Arrow and fire that off for 8 as well. 16 damage at this point in the game should be enough to buy me the match. Oh, he still has armor. I forgot about that. Ladies first. Haha! It's not good enough. He could punish me here if he has another one. I really need this to hit, otherwise my turn is in big trouble. But I was kind of expecting him to block, like, exactly this way. Sweet. Fire that one off for 8 as well. Alright, so now he's in trouble. If he lets this hit, I'm getting an arsenal back. He has 3 left in armor block, which is decent, but he would still have to give me that armor block and 2 cards. Oh, he's got another one? Why didn't you just cash that in before? That's crazy. Maybe he was playing around Codex. Okay, he could have been playing around Codex. Alright. Cracking the gold, hoping to draw like a go against source, I assume. And he drew it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We don't have to block yet, so I think we're not going to. Threatening to make a courage, I think it is. I mean, it doesn't have go again. It's not going to kill me. So I think we're just not going to block it, yeah. If there was anything to block, it would have been that one, I think. I guess they're both kind of the same. Oh, well, this one has an on-hit, so I guess maybe that's the one to block. Either way, it would have prevented 3. Alright, so I want to try and finish him here. Because we have Tunic up, we have some options. We can knock into a dominated Bolt and Shot, and then fire like a Remorseless right after. If I draw a Pump, though, then Drill Shot is better. Yeah. Oh, we're out of red Bolt and Shots, aren't we? All we have left are yellow. The other option is to just load, like pitching that, to load that, to try and find a Pump. So that I can get up to like 11. That might be the best line, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so we will pitch to load. Ah, not a pump. That stinks. Okay. Then we will just knock the death whistle. Go grab Bolton shot. Then we will pre-med. Do that. No. Alright, so that'll be 6 dominate. Nice, he's going to try to stop it. You'll love to see it. And then if we can find a pump, we can fire another 6. Oh wait, did I already use Death Dealer? Oh, I did. That's why you do the other way. Yeah, I screwed up there. I should have just done the other line. Oh well. That's probably going to cost us the game. I should have done knock, gotten the Bolton shot, fired that, and then I would still had Death Dealer up. I forgot the necessity of having Death Dealer up afterwards. I was too busy looking for a pump. I mean, we have to block here, so I guess we're going to try to drop down to 1. Next thing will be coming in for 4. Oh no, 7. Even worse. I have to give him the whole hand. Oh, jeez. Darn it. We're going to lose this one, too. 2. Maybe they won't draw a go against Source. Oh, alright. I concede. I'll let them kill me. It's always more satisfying when you get to land the actual damage. Okay. Well then. Maybe the aim counter stuff sucks. No, there were some mistakes made by me. I'm sure my list is actually rather clunky and probably not taking full advantage of it. But I still had fun. There's still something there for Riptide, and maybe Azalea too, for whoever's smart enough out there to figure it out. But, tough night for your boy. Had a really fun match early on. They were all fun, but awful lot of butt kicking in my direction. But hey, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream after that. But I appreciate every single one of you coming out and chilling while I workshop these fun new cards and see what makes them tick. Definitely need to take advantage of some of the old tech before fully embracing the new tech. But there's something there. There's something there. But in any